These are my friends. A lot of them.
Friends.
There he is. Hi, sweetie.
Hello. Good morning, everybody.
And we're live. Hello. SPTV. Hello, good afternoon this time. Happy Friday, everybody. Thank whoever, the heavens, the universe, that it's Friday. Great to see you all. So, yeah, here we are. I thought I would try an afternoon stream for a change. It seems like, I don't know, seems like it's a good time. And I actually already went up to the property, visited my husband and his brother. I don't know if any of you, all y'all have heard about my brother-in-law. We call him Uncle Al. And a lot of my friends in the chat, he's pretty cute. So I actually took some video of him. Well, actually, no, I took some video of the A-frame of the project they're working on, but I will try to screen share that later. I had some trouble the other day with screen sharing. I think that's what is making my StreamYard all wonky and the audio was going a little crazy. So I'll try that at the end. I rebooted everything. I looked up online how to check for updates. Oh, everything's updated. So hopefully, crossing my fingers that I don't need a new microphone or a new computer or new something. So yeah, so here we are. Thank you, Mischief Managed, for being here. Spatula, don't drop your spatula. Like and subscribe today. Yes, please. That would be wonderful if you would. And we got TKK, love to you, Marilyn and chat. Hey, Anna, great to see you. Stay Speria. She cheers me up every morning because she is 5 hours ahead. So she'll come into our little group chat on Facebook on Messenger, and she'll just be throwing the comedy bombs like early in the morning, like 3 in the morning. Of course, I wake up and she's already been awake for hours, and she's so funny. So I love me some Stay Speria. Hey, Blakey, Balake, good to see you, buddy. Glad you're here. Cinderella, hi there. Hello, hello. Cheryl Texicana, hi. We got Cubs, Theta Tata, and Burning Biscuits. Yeah, that could happen. From a poet. Hey there, poet. Great to see you, buddy. We got lots of chatters today. Awesome, awesome. Jersey Jan, hello there. Everybody saying hi to each other. Grab your beverages and please wipe your paws before entering the den. That's right. You guys are so cute. Hey, Christy Neverin. Good morning, Marilyn. I'm at work, but have a few minutes. Yay. Awesome. Glad you're here. Hey, Purple Light. I'm sorry. Purple Light, if I could only read. Good afternoon to you. Hey there. Pup Groomer. Hey, hey. Hey, checking out who's modding. Hey, James Steele. And Violet L. Hey there. Great to see you. Trying to catch up here. Pause for Andrew. Yeah, let's see that A-frame. Yeah, I will show it. I'll probably wait towards the end though, because I don't want to mess things up. Because last time I screen shared, I had to just shut the whole stream down. So I want to chat with you guys a little bit first. Hey, Lori Plays. Great to see you, friend. Glad you're here. Let's see. I'm just catching up, scrolling. Who did I miss? Cooler by the Lake. Great to see you. Good to see you. I am Shailene. Good to see you. All right. I think I might be almost caught up here. Miss Sunrise Dawn. Hello there, friend. Great to see you. This is probably a good time to stream because I see people I haven't seen in a little while. Purple Groovy 69. Hey there, friend. So good to see you. All right. So yeah, here we are. I, you know, I have a lot of things on my mind and nothing on my mind. There's a lot of things that I could chat about, and I thought it seems like all y'all tend to like more of the kind of back and forth chats, discussions, commentary, things going on. So I thought I would just come on and see what's on your mind. And I like to do this once in a while instead of pelting you with tons of information. And right now I have a handicap because I really can't screen share much. So yeah, that's a little bit of a disadvantage. So I thought, hey, I'll just come on and see how y'all are doing and talk about all the things. Hey, Pinche Becky, great to see you. Glad you're here. Hey, a girl, here you are. West Coast Fancy Nancy, hello there, friend. So glad you're here. Yeah, so a couple things I wanted to talk about. One thing, wow, I woke up this morning and was just scanning all of my different you know like different media. And one thing I saw from Liz Gale, of course, she's back. She had a great stream last night or yesterday showing her red string project. And she's got this really cute little studio in, I think it's a pump house. And she unrolled there's like a garage door, and she rolled it up and showed this beautiful meadow, and she was walking through the wildflowers. It was just beautiful, just beautiful. And anyway, so she's back. She's awesome. And she's absolutely a truth teller. And she was writing on her, she released a statement on her community page this morning, and it's a whopper. Liz Gale Studio, so perfect. Isn't it awesome? Isn't it awesome? So she was just expressing how unfortunately, Chris Shelton has been up to his old tricks of just saying the most nasty things about survivors. And he claims to have a master's degree in counseling, and he's been charged upwards of $100 an hour for this quote counseling. And yeah, so Liz Gale is going to do a nice little deep dive into the program, that the master's degree program that Chris Shelton took. So it'll be very, very interesting to see what she comes up with. Yes, Liz Gale's back. Yes, hopefully she can get remonetized. So definitely watch all her streams, give her those watch hours, and let's get her back in action here. Oh my God, from a poet. Yay. Today is 4 weeks of not vaping nicotine. That is a huge milestone. Congratulations. That is amazing. Amazing, amazing. I'm so proud of you. Yeah, I'm so happy about that. I feel like it's been 8 weeks for me, but I still have some tinges, but it is getting easier. So do you find, poet, that it gets easier like week by week? Because I still have those urges, but I can kind of just wait it out and then it goes away. And, yeah, it's different this time for some reason. It's less about willpower and more about just feeling like I've educated myself enough about how my body reacts, about things like dopamine hits and that whole molecule of more. Like I don't need it. I think I need it, but I don't necessarily need it. You know, we got Cheryl Texicon. Oh my God, member for 5 months. I can't believe it's been 5 months. Thank you so much for being a member. Appreciate that. Love you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Blake Reed, thank you so much for the super chat. Liz Gale is the grateful and elegant call expert. Chris Shelton both pretends and hopes that he could ever be. Yeah, I I was thinking about that today, and you know, I do have compassion for every survivor of any cult and any you know any type of coercive control, any type of abuse, narcissistic abuse and things like that. Maybe a little trigger warning to what I'm going to say right now. But I feel like, you know how they say that forgiveness is more about you, more for yourself than the other person? I've been asked a lot of times, like, how could you have gone through everything you've gone through and not be bitter and not be angry? And I'll be honest, there are times when I feel bitter and angry. And, I usually, like with Marlene, I'll put it up like a joke, but there have been times when, like, when I found out fairly recently that she has cancer, my first thought was like, well, she deserves it. But then I thought, I don't wish that on anyone. I don't hate her. I don't really hate anyone, but I feel like I have to take care of myself and not be so giving and trusting. But at the same time, I don't want to be angry and bitter. And I feel sorry for people that are like Chris Shelton. I've I've joked around. I've exposed some of the shit that he said and done. I've played, clips of his ridiculousness, and his redundancies and things directed directly in his direction, which I think is kind of funny. But at the same time, the fact that he's just so angry and bitter and jealous, and like Blake said, I mean, he he wishes that he could be like Liz Gale. And you know what? He could be. He could be a um, a nice person, a truth teller, but not in a really gross, mean way. And that's pretty grifty to be charging people $100 an hour for what? For what? You know, and the way that he treats people, even in you know, his own ex cult sphere. It's just awful. It's awful. From a poet, thanks everybody. Of course, it gets easier, but I'll have to white knuckle it. And of course, yeah, I hear you. And I'll I'll tell you, I was very reluctant to really even try to, gummies with THC and stuff, but they have been helping. I just take a half of one with melatonin, and it's been helping me sleep because between the quitting the smoking and menopause and fibromyalgia, which I've had for almost 20 years now, it's been rough. It's been really tough to stick it out and to not get sleep. So yeah. Hey, Pinch Eye Becky. Liz's backyard reminds me of a Claritin commercial. Yes. Beautiful flowers, grass growing, lovely lady taking a walk in a meadow. Yes, she totally could be in a commercial. She's just beautiful. Jersey Jan, regarding Chris Shelton, didn't Liz's statement say he doesn't have a bachelor's, but he has a master's? How the heck does that work? I don't know, but I know she's going to find out because I think what he took a correspondence thing on online from the UK. So maybe he could be a semi counselor in the UK, but not here. Not here. I don't believe. I don't think you can really skip over a bachelor's degree to get a master's. Unless it's from a Cracker Jack box. I don't know. Hey, Sophia, member for 4 months. Thank you so much for being a member for 4 months. Academia is also about keeping people engaged. I hear you. I hear you. Hey, Doug, good to see you. Sorry I missed your live yesterday, but I watched it later. Great job. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, it was a little bit tough not being able to screen share, but I wanted to just lay out the timeline of what went on with Child USA and Mike Rinder and I forgot his name now. Brian Kent, of course, Brian Kent, and the Jane Doe that we call her the Jane Doe. Yeah, all of that. It was just interesting to see the progression of it and the timeline of it all. And I am still planning on getting my carcass down to on what is it, November 7th, down to Philadelphia to stand outside that gala, whatever they call it, the biggest fundraiser event of the year for Child USA, and protest Mike Render being on that board. And if you didn't see yesterday and me explaining the how and the why of it all, check that out. Oh, Blakey. Oh, I hate those kind of dreams. I had a dream last night where I rode a bike and ripped my arm open and my bones and meat was bulging out. Oh, it didn't hurt, but I had to slip my hand on back on. Oh, that's when I woke up. Well, I'm glad you woke up. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I've had dreams like that. I hate that. Blakey, again, what I have had a hard time forgiving isn't the persona Chris puts on. It's the fact that he continues to publicly attempt to attack and humiliate not just other cult members, but anyone calling him out. Yeah. He he must really get so aggravated and angry with Clearwater Chad because you can't ruffle Chad's feathers. You just can't. You know, he's just he's so easygoing, and the way that he presents things are just hilarious. And oh my god, and that's a persona. I mean, that's not his real name or his real, it's just not. It's just hilarious. I just love it. Oh my goodness. Gotta love me some Clearwater Chad. Is Shelton a survivor or never? He was a survivor. He was in middle management, I believe, in Scientology. I'm not sure how long he's been out, a good probably 7-10 years, not sure. But he wrote a book. He wrote a book too. I'm not sure. What is it? A to Xenu? Is that what it's called, guys? He did write a book because he was educating everybody on Scientology. And it's interesting because on the one hand, I like to learn about Scientology and the tech in as much as it helps me to understand where ex-Scientologists are coming from and what they've had to endure. But learning about the tech just to show your academic prowess, it was a cult. It wasn't real. You know what I mean? So people that get excited about using the lingo or delving into it, or I was a manager of the blah blah blah, and I was the IC of the Elemental P. Nobody cares because it wasn't real. It wasn't real. So the fact that, in my opinion, so I say the fact that, and it's a fact in my mind, that Chris Shelton has this kind of high and lofty, attitude towards everybody, and looks down his nose at people, when he doesn't even have a real degree. I don't think so. Yeah. Joel McCoy, a wise man would say, wise men say, beware of fake degrees in the hands of a fool like Chris Shelton may be. Yeah, there you go, a little parody. West Coast Fancy Nancy, I've struggled with the forgiveness thing. I learned that forgiveness isn't what I thought it was. It's removing myself out of a toxic situation and choosing not to dwell on the toxic situation. Yeah. I think you're right. I think that's a really good way to describe it. Yep. You're freeing yourself. Mhm. West Coast Fancy Nancy, having said that, it's a process. It's not automatic. Yeah. Doug, I want Liz to decorate my man cave. Yeah. It reminds me of like the genie bottle, as she's got all these beautiful, cute pillows that she's sitting on. I love it. Just love it. And this behind me, there wasn't a window there a couple years ago. This was a closet, but my daughter, when she had this room back in the day, she made it. We used to call it the genie bottle because she made it like a little hideout for her and her friends. And like behind this curtain, there's 2 curtains here, and let's see if I can get it. Yeah, so this was like a whole little closet, and she used to have like all these satin pillows, and it's really cute. She like doing that. Hey, Freya, the dog. Yeah, you got a notification. Good to see you. I'm glad you're here on a live. Awesome. Awesome. Jersey Jan, counselor, maybe not a doctor. No, definitely not a doctor. And that just burns my biscuits that he's not the only one that's coming out and claiming to be a therapist like this Liam guy. And Liam's not. Yeah, I would not go to him for counseling. And he's kicking people out of the Discord and trying to diagnose them with this and that, telling them they need mental health help and stuff. It's it's a freaking I should say PTS Discord, not any Discord, because I know people have Discord. They like to be in Discord. Other communities that are fine, but this is like an online community. It's not like, why is he kicking people out? And the thing is too, because she has a different political bent that a lot of the people in Discord have in BTS Discord. And I know that for a fact because even though I don't even have the maybe the opposite, views as them, they pretty much vet people and they don't want people that aren't pretty extreme left wing. So just saying. Okay, Lori Plays. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat. From now on, I'll be referring to myself as Lori BA. Yes, summa cum laude. That's right. That's right. Oh, we'll just skip to Dr. Lori. We'll just do Dr. Lori. Why not? Why not? Oh, little me, great to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. Marilyn, it's been forever. Lovely to see your face live again. Big smooch. Mwah. Yes, and tell the little one I said hello to. Oh, jeez. James Still's always got to come up with the jokes. If you handcuff a deaf person behind their backs, how do they communicate? And thank you, Nancy Alley. Everybody give Nancy some love. She's actually she's in the back today. I'm so glad to have her because I have been having such a hard time keeping up and starring your questions, and I love to interact with all y'all. So yeah. All right, Constance June. The master program in UK can take life experience instead of a bachelor's degree. Oh, so like because he had a YouTube channel, he used that as credits. I think is that the case? Yeah. Oh, Spearia, she lives in the UK. Nope, in the UK you still need the BA or the BSc first. We're weird. We're not that weird. Yeah, I wonder if this is real. Well, Liz will get to the bottom of it. She certainly will. Blake Reed, hey Chris, I actually have a bachelor's degree and summa cum laude. I'll send you pics. Boy, I like that. I'll send you some pics, boy. Read it and weep. Jersey Jan, he has a lot of nerve attacking the second and third gens if he's also a survivor. Yeah, it's awful. I just can't with that. Sophia, there's pay to get specific certification places, and let's call theoretical academia. Hungary is infamous for getting a degree in something for relatively cheap money without doing much for it. Really? Yeah. And now that it's, the internet is obviously global, you can claim to have some type of credentials. It could be from, a Cracker Jack box, like I said, Timu or Hungry, and just claim that you have a master's or doctorate. Joel McQuinn, I just got back from the doctor's. Bad news. Oh, a pin slipped another surgery. Not a big one, no hospital time. This makes 8 on this foot. Sorry about that, Joel. Yeah, well, sending some healing vibes, all the healing vibes. Yeah, you have had more trouble with that foot. Sorry about that pin that slipped. Darn it. Hey, Pinche Becky, Fuzzy, I thought he had a perfect childhood and life. One of the happiest men I ever met. When I was giving him his appointment card, I saw his tattoo. His story was extremely difficult to hear. Okay, did I miss part of the story? Pinche Becky again. First rule of being a therapist is never to diagnose anyone you haven't personally treated. Yes, absolutely. And there have been therapists online that have gotten in trouble for that. And I'm pretty sure Rachel Bernstein was one of them. And she's got a pretty big channel, but she was sued. I don't know what the outcome of it was, but for diagnosing, that's what I heard anyways, allegedly for diagnosing people without actually seeing them. Yeah. So yeah, if you watch a lot of the psychologists that do analysis on a personality, they say I'm in no way diagnosing. I'm just using this as an example of what could be if in other situations. So they always put that disclaimer up. So hey, Atkins in Texas. Oh no, bad dream. I dreamt last night I was stuck inside a glass bowl and couldn't escape. Oh no, oxygen running out. Everything I tried didn't work. Woke up slipping on walls and all four. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Wow. What is going on with the dreams? I don't know if you like eat a certain thing, like spicy food. Some people say you have weird dreams like that. I don't know. Cooler by the lake. Hate to be a Debbie Downer, but the sporadic craving for smoking never goes away. But the longer you go without it, the easier it gets to cope with. Yeah, I can agree with that because I did quit when I was 21. When I went to the cult, I quit and I picked it back up at 43. So so it was 22 years. And um, I remember like 10, 15 years in, every once in a while having a craving and being like, whoa, where did that come from? And I think maybe because your brain has like this memory bank. And again, with the whole dopamine thing, I was dependent on it for that hit of dopamine. And I just got used to it. And sometimes you get like this kind of deja vu craving. Yeah, you're right. I mean, it's not a Debbie Downer because it's good. I feel like it's better for me to know what will probably happen because then I can deal with it, you know? Constance June, to be a psychotherapist in France and diagnosis, you have to meet all kinds of government requirements. Hmm. And I believe Liam is from France. Is that true? You sure? Hey, Bianca, great to see you, friend. My uni will also credit life experience, but you still have to complete a bachelor thesis, and usually you can't credit experience for more than half the credits. Well, that makes sense. That makes sense. Say Spiria, I can't imagine a YouTube channel would count. It's very, very hard to do a master's without a degree. Got to prove massive amounts of experience and ongoing learning. He defo can't show the latter. Yeah. I think it's just a certificate. I don't know. Maybe it says master's on it, but yeah. All right, let me go into the live chat here. Yeah. Just trying to go down the line and keep up. All right. All right. I'm just trying to catch up here. Sharona, Sharona, good to see you. Seems like a quote consultant passing as a therapist to prey upon people leaving a cult to earn money. Seems like fraud to me. Yeah, I don't disagree with that. Yeah. All right. I'm just scrolling down. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Sorry about getting. I don't want to get political because I'm not. I'm very even keel with the politics, and I feel like I actually apologize for even mentioning it at all because the only reason I ever mention it on my platform is in as much as we're just trying to get laws enacted to get children out of cults and also just to protect people from extremes. So the only time I ever mention politics is when I'm saying extremes are bad. So any extreme, I don't care what, right, left, up, down, north, south. I don't care what it is. It's just, any extreme. So that's all I'm saying there. And to kick somebody out of um an anti-Scientology group because of their political beliefs, I think is shitty because who cares? Who cares? That's not why we're here. We're not here to talk politics. What like why would a social media platform like a certain Discord um claim to be for anti-Scientology and then pretty much kick people out for being not what they want them to be politically? It's bullshit. It really is. So that's all I wanted to say about that, the politics part of it. Sean P., I'm a psychologist, and diagnosing is an in-depth process involving a comprehensive clinical interview. So it's so damaging to diagnose people on YouTube. Well, thank you for sharing that. It's good to hear from a psychologist. Yeah, I'm sure it is. You have to really get to know the person, right? And talk to them and ask questions. Pup groomer, I even say I'm not diagnosing when giving suggestions for pet care. Absolutely. Yeah. Best Coast Life, Chriselle is taking a page out of L. Ron's playbook. Lie and exaggerate your credentials. Yeah. Oh my God. I saw a video. I'm trying to remember. I have to find it. I was looking up Scientology videos about about auditing and L. Ron Hubbard and Dianetics, and there was a promotion video. I got to find it where they were they're saying all these wonderful things about L. Ron Hubbard and things I had never heard of that he was bragging that they were bragging about him. That it showed like an Eagle Scout award, and it was like either the first Eagle Scout ever or the youngest Eagle Scout. I can't remember, but I'm sure either or is probably a lie. But I gotta find it because I was like, are you kidding me? Now he was either the first or the youngest. I don't think so. But I guess he was in the Guinness Book of World Records for the most nonfiction written or most fiction writing. I don't know, because he couldn't stop writing because his mind was just so full of his crazy imagination, you know. Not to diagnose him or anything, but he might have been a narcissist, just saying. So Joe McCoy, my degree took 4 years and lots of time. Who knew you could do it by check only? But I really did learn. It's clear Shelton has learned zip. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah. Liam is in France, I believe he told Nora. Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't really sure how to title this. I didn't really know what we were going to talk about. We're a little all over the place. We're talking about quitting smoking, talking about therapists, talking about, the PTS Discord, Chris Shelton, all that. Yeah, all the things. Freya, the dog. I quit smoking a bit more than a year ago and mixing that with menopause. Imagine the dream. Yeah, the dreams I have at night, pretty scary. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we got more dreams. I like this. I like this whole free form. Club Brain Fog. I had a dream on Wednesday night that I was in Jane Austen novel. And David Miscavige was making a speech to get me out and join the Sea Horse. That is so funny. I love Jane Austen, by the way. Oh my god, but that would be scary too. Yeah, I could see how that would be scary. Yeah. Oh, did you have a dream that you were pregnant? I missed that one. Texted my daughter who actually is pregnant. I told her about the dream. She said, I thought I was the one supposed to be having weird dreams. Yeah, right. Yeah. My dogs are barking. Not sure why. Hey, Becky. Excuse me, Clearwater Chad. Can you confirm I received my PhD from Chris Shelton University? CSSU goo jackets. Oh my goodness. Oh, yeah, you gotta have some fun. Um, Sophia, with EU laws, he could have gotten his qualifications in another EU country and practiced there. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure how it works on the internet, really. But I think just letting people know so that they can educate themselves, because somebody coming out of a cult, I mean, they're gonna feel vulnerable, and that's a lot of money to be charging, especially if you're not a psychiatrist or psychologist. Is life coach a real thing? Don't you have to be certified for that as well? I'm not sure. There she is. There she is. I'm sending everybody to your community page. We are waiting with bated breath to see what you come up with about this Chris Shelton thing, girl. My goodness. Yeah. Wow. And thank you for bringing that up because it seems to be a trend this week, especially of people getting diagnosed by internet therapists, James always coming with the jokes. Question: when you buy a brand new mirror from a store, it's already been used. Oh, because it's already been seen? Yeah, that's funny. All right. Liz, we can't wait for your deep dive. Signed, Lori B.A. Soon cool loud. I can't even say it. I love it. Yeah, Liz Gale, you started something. Want to be starting something. Starting something. Oh, yeah, Doug wants you to decorate his man cave. I love that. That's awesome. Old Fritz, hope you saw my comment in your post about Salford University. My brother went there in the 80s, got a history degree. It was good then. Yeah, maybe they have like a certification program, but I don't know if it starts. I don't if that's where he went as well. Not sure. I forgot the name of it. Renee, hi there, Renee. Good to see you. Hate is a cancer that causes cancer. Forgiveness is the medicine. Yeah, I hear you. Gemini girl, great to see you. Gemini girl, 65. Hi, Jersey. Sharona, when I took Wellbutrin to help quit smoking, I had the craziest dreams. Wow. Mm. Oh my goodness, Anne from Mass, I dream I was pregnant with quadruplets. Oh, yikes. You're just growing one. Well, that's good. That's good. Yep, yeah. Liz Gale. Let's get her some watch hours so she can get monetized again. Absolutely. Mousy, I love Maurice's oh my god, I love Dianetics. Yeah, I love Maurice's channel. She's awesome. She's a good friend. Yeah, she's badass. There's so many survivors, second gens in this community that are just absolutely badass, and I love it. I love it. Lori plays. He's a therapist too. Are you talking about Chris Shelton? Yeah. Marisa does some parody, pretty funny parodies. Just going through and see if I missed anything. All right, I want to try to play some things for you. Hopefully, I'm going to cross my fingers. It doesn't mess up the audio and make me have to shut down right away. But let me know. I'll keep checking on the audio to see if it works. But I just want to share a few things with you from the holler, from my family, and yeah, see what you think. So the first thing I wanted to show you is a lot of you know my son Austin. He's been on a few times with me. He's in my theme song. He wrote the theme song and sings it and plays it with my son Carter. And he plays guitar and sings, but he is just an amazing artist. And Austin has gone through some really, I'm not going to go into detail because I will cry, but he went through some really tough times after leaving the cult. And um he ended up going to he calls that a special school, but it was the best thing for him because that's where he was able to find himself and to realize it was okay not to, you know, be like a cookie cutter person. Like, in the school that he was in, if you didn't play sports and you weren't, academically minded and weren't just a certain way, then you were kind of cast aside. And so in this school, he learned so much about himself, about his talents. He could look at something and just draw it. Like, he's amazing at sketching. He just has this way of being able um, to look or hear something and replicate it and or put his own spin on it, his own stamp. So he, of course, he does music all the time. He works with his hands. He does carpentry. He was actually up at the A-frame working on it last week. So I want to show you something that he's been working on. He's done, let's see, he took, well, he calls just trash. And he said he took trash, toothpicks, some thread, popsicle sticks, and glue and some paint. And he's been making out of his own head and looking at a few pictures, not a model. He's actually been making these ships. Can you see it okay? Hopefully you can hear me okay. But that's up at the lake. He made that one. I think it took him like a couple weeks. I'll try to get some more close-ups, but he just amazes me. And he just did this out of his head. And let me see if I can get some more close-ups. So that's another angle of it. And he cut all these sails and did all this little intricate um, all these little nets and all that. See if I can get another angle. So this is a new one that he's working on. It has like fancy windows, and he's got cardboard, and there's the popsicle sticks and dowel rods, and he's got this gold paint that he's painting the windows, and he's making these like flaps for the windows inside on the side of the ship. And yeah, that's part of it as well. And that's like, look how pretty. I just love that. I don't know how he's doing this. He's like, he came and like looked in our what do you call it? Recyclable bin, and he was pulling out cereal boxes and all kinds of like, he's like, can I go through your garbage, Mom? So, and look at this. I'm not sure what that is. It kind of reminds me of like one of those Titanic, like the bed the bed frames. What is it called? The backboard? Yeah. But it's really coming along. So this is his next one. This is about twice the size of the one that he's been. Oh, okay. And this is him. I think it's Austin water skiing yesterday. I had actually a video. Let me see if things are going on. Is this okay? Can you hear me okay? Liz Gale, side note to it all. Love to decorate a man cave. Yes. Awesome. You can come decorate the A-frame if you want. I thought I had the video, but maybe I didn't save it. Okay, so this, I'll play the, and this is the A-frame this morning. Okay, hello everybody. We're back at the A-frame and we're making some progress. Well, not me. Duncan and Uncle Al are making progress.
Hello.
Hi, Annie. What's up?
So
Hey,
this
Uncle
is
Al.
our system of hoisting the plywood up the roof without any danger that you would run into trying to carry it up a ladder. Here.
All right.
It's a little system.
Here, you know what? Here. So
Show us how it's done.
That will explain.
So we put a loop of the strapping through here, and then I take nails.
I'm laughing at the comments.
Pieces that could be pulled to release later.
Okay.
And so
Get that?
If you zoom in on the back side, if you can.
Where am I?
You can see how
Well,
it's kind of holding.
See how the sausages make
I'm in a
it.
hole. Okay. Yep.
There. So that later on we're done with the plywood. Then we pull it out. The loop comes up. We released our system. We didn't have to climb back up.
Nice.
So it's just a lazy way here. So set that there. As long as there's tension on it, it won't come out.
All right.
And now I'm going to do, if you support the plywood, I'll come through the other end.
All right. Let me get out of this hole here. Whoa.
Yeah.
It's a little funky.
Okay. Yeah. In the hole.
There's some Uncle Al engineering going on here.
Yeah.
Bring this stand up a little bit.
Otherwise, you'd have to have what, a crane or something?
Yeah. Yep. Now, you keep an eye, make sure those pins stay steady and all.
No, Uncle Al's gonna do his stuff. Okay, so you're pulling a rope from the other side?
Two ropes.
2 ropes. Okay.
So Al will raise this.
The one that wouldn't lock.
Okay. I'm going to have to hold out this end on this ladder.
Okay, to have the other half of the video, I think I have to go here. Okay, here it is. Oh, man. Mute it. There it goes. Here it comes.
Okay, I'm going to run up this ladder, position that.
Okay, be careful, honey.
I just got to kick it to my left. It's going to drop in the pocket. Okay, you can lower it gently.
Oh, I see it.
What I do just to be safe, I'll lash this rope around her so if we're moving it.
Okay, now you have to nail it into place.
Yeah, so that's
Plywood.
safe. If he hasn't pull out the bottom, it won't drop.
I'm just going to run up there with some screws and start tying it in. So
Okay.
we start out using screws, then we'll go back in with a nail gun later, but this is much easier.
All right, good job.
Set them in.
All right, we'll be back next time. Thanks, Uncle Al.
See you later.
Bye. Uncle Al. Uncle Al says, thanks, ladies. Bye. Till next time. Spiria. Uncle Al has his ropes out, cover the eyes of any kiddos. Old Fritz. Uncle Al is a fine man. He did agree to come on the show sometime. So I said, yeah, you know, the lady's got a lot of questions for you, Uncle Al. So, and we can talk about cults, you know. I would like to ask him, you know, I would like to ask him on record what he thought about his brother joining that cult, you know, what he thinks about cults in general. I think it would be interesting. And you also can ask him, you know, I don't know, his favorite color, like if he likes long walks on the beach, you know, you can ask him all that. From a poet, don't you just love the power of basic physics? Yeah, I know. Instead of paying all this extra money, it would be hard to get like a crane up there. They've had so much equipment up there when they, you know, they had the cement mixer and all that. And it's rough to get those big machinery out there. Plus, you know, they've built houses before. They know what they're doing. And this is Duncan's big bucket list item. So Mick Rembrandt, much bigger than it seems on the outside. Yeah, I'm trying to remember if it's 36 feet by something. It's pretty big on the inside. And it's going to basically have 2 main floors, but there's there's a full basement. So that it's pretty big, the whole full basement. There'll be stairs going up to the first floor, and that'll be a bedroom, a full bath, and a kitchen, and then what they call like a great room. And that part will have the cathedral ceilings. But then over the other bedroom, the other bathroom will be another bedroom, another bathroom, and then in a way, a fourth level will be a little what Duncan's calling like a little widow watch, like a little lookout. It'll be a tiny loft, so with a little window. So I think that'll be cool. And he thinks he's going to get it all done and ready to do all the finish work by winter. I hope so, because you know how that always goes, right? You know, best plans of mice and men. Say spirit, man cave is starting to sound like a euphemism. Yeah. Is that an arc? Oh my God, that is so funny. Oh, Uncle Al, all that rope works. Oh my goodness. That's too funny. Nancy Alley, I threw a ball for my dog yesterday. She was really pretty in her glass slippers. Right? Carpenters do McRamble. We're real men. We don't need no nail guns. We got these guns. Right? These guns. Yeah. Lots of hydration for that interview. That's right. Oh, I think he does. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, pretty sure. He can't eat onions though. He's like allergic to onions. Nothing with onions in it. That's always a challenge. And that reminds me, I'm gonna make something tonight, and I usually put onions in it. Okay, that's a pain. That would be a deal breaker for me, honestly, guys. But does he like pina coladas? Getting caught in the rain, the sound of the ocean, and the taste of yeah. I think he likes all those things. I think he likes it all. I don't know. You can ask him. You can ask him. Joe McCoy, I admire Alan Duncan. They have the skill to build a house. I built a birdhouse once. It took about 3 months. Lots of blood. Oh, ouch. Yeah. Hey, Teletubby, are there any men that you know that you can recommend looking for? Well, I don't know. I don't know about that. I guess we need more information on that one. But, this isn't Tinder. This is Coffee, Cults, and Crafts. Well, Uncle Al is, I guess, the heartthrob of Coffee, Cults, and Crafts. Mm. Old ships used to be intricately decorated. Yeah. Yeah, I'm so proud of my boy. Thank you. Yeah, and, he gets so micro-focused on things, and he said his girlfriend was giving him a hard time because he was staying up all night long and painting it, gluing it together, and yeah, I think it's amazing. Yes, thank you. I'll tell him. I'll tell him. So I'm not much MacGyvering. I don't know how he does it. I really don't. I'll have to get some of his sketches too. But he just has that. I don't know. It's like he's just so artistic, and it shows in his music as well. But I think that he was missing doing his hands-on art. So just photographic memory. I think he does. I mean, he refuses to use any word, lyrics. Like a lot of his his I guess we would say like colleagues or fellow musicians that he plays with or knows, they use like their iPad and have lyrics and the chords for each song that they perform, because there's a lot of singer-songwriters that come out and play a lot of covers as well. And he refuses. If he doesn't know every single word to a song, he won't sing it. He won't put an iPad in front of his head, in front of his face, I should say, in front of his eyes. He just won't. Aw, I'll have to show him all your comments. Aw, that's really sweet, guys. I'll definitely let him know. Old Fritz, well done, Mama Bear, finding a great school for lovely Austin. Good educators like that are priceless. Thank you, Old Fritz. In fact, I I had to do a wicked Mama Bear move on that because I actually had to. We live in really far southern um, Vermont, and I wrote to Montpelier. I wrote to the Board of Education. I wrote to the ALCU, like everything I could think of, and finally got the town to pay for him to go to a school because they weren't educating him at all. And he was so depressed. And maybe we'll talk about that someday. He has shared a little bit about it, but yeah, that was a rough time. But in some ways, I'm glad because he's so grateful that he got to go to that school. And if that hadn't happened and he had stayed in the school that he was in, maybe he wouldn't be the person he is now, or maybe he wouldn't be doing music. So I'm very proud of him. Oh, Kim Collins, hi there. I'm currently training in UK for counseling, and I'm about to start year 2 of 3 before being that. I'm not allowed to diagnose anyone. Also, I'm sure Chris must be lying. All right. Well, um, maybe we'll find out if you have any information or any input. Definitely look at Liz Gale's. It's at Liz Gale Gale. I think there's underscores. I'm sure you can find her. Just look up Liz Gale on YouTube, and she gives her email address. So maybe she'd want to get some input from you as far as what the requirements are from the UK. So that would be interesting. Let her know. So hopefully I didn't miss too many comments. Hey, Gina Marie, good to see you. Catching up on 1.5 speed. Glad you're here. Yeah, Ulfred's dreams are mad when grieving for a lost loved one. So real, can be traumatic. Yeah. Yeah, when my father died, that happened to me quite a few times. It's just, it's like there's dreams when you wake up and you're sad because, you know, it's not real. And then there's dreams that you wake up and you're glad that it's not real. And either of those can be rough. Sounds like something's backing up in my driveway. I hear the dogs. It's probably the UPS guy. He usually gives them a treat. What's funny? A pup groomer is in here. So we had 2 rescue dogs. They passed away, and the UPS guy, we got them at 2 and 4 years old. They did not like treats. They wouldn't eat bones. The only thing they would eat is the soft like pepperoni, that anything that tasted like bacon. They ate their regular dry food. They did not like milk bones, nothing, only pepperonis. And so the UPS guy or the FedEx guy would come and they would just turn their nose up at him. And so I would take them like, oh, they'll eat it later, and I ended up having to throw them away or give them to my daughter. And these guys, these Pomeranians, I had a Shih Tzu and a Lhasa Apso, or a Shih Tzu Maltese mix and a Lhasa Apso, and they wouldn't eat any treats. These guys will eat anything that's not tied down. So they love the UPS guy because they get treats. Especially Rocky. He eats everything. Joe McQuain, both of Marilyn's boys are very special in different ways, but I expect great things from them both. Thank you so much. Yeah, my baby Carter was on with me the other night. I don't know, that sometime this week, actually. Was it Monday or Tuesday? I was so happy to see him. Or maybe it was last Friday. I can't remember, but it was so cool to be able to stream with him. And he is a hoot. He's just king of sarcasm, but he's a cutie pie. I love him, my baby. Oh my God, you fell? Sorry about that, Becky, Pinche Becky. Hope you're okay. Wow. Sophia, try green bell peppers instead. Dice can be prepped like onion. My mom doesn't do onions well and replace them with green peppers. No one ever noticed. I've never done that. That's good. Yeah, because I would say the sweetness of it, right? Somebody was saying carrots too, because onions have like a natural sweetness. Hey, Destiny, great to see you. I love seeing all the survivors out there living their lives and enjoying trying new things. It is healing. Absolutely. Yeah, I like these streams when we don't have a big agenda. I guess um, that's what a lot of people say that their favorite is. So, yeah, let me know if you want me to do more of these. You know, thank you. Excellent, Mama Berry. Thank you, Stace. Appreciate you. Yadira, you're here. Yadira. Yeah, did you all know I love you? We love you too. So glad you're here. I love seeing you here. Thank you, Sharona. My Sharona. He's such an amazing young man with such incredible talent. I'm very grateful to have those kids. Aw. You can make me cry. The pride on your face when you speak of your kids has me smiling. Yes, I'm okay. Oh, yeah, I hear ya. I hear ya. And I think you all have met my daughter too. She was on with me. She has an amazing voice. I don't know where I got these kids with the musical talent. I really don't. But she came on and told her story. And I was very proud of her for doing that. Yeah. Julia with an A. Hey, Fibrogal. Good to see you. Marilyn, I have IBS and follow the FADMAP diet most of the time. I think I've heard of that. I should check that out because I have fibromyalgia as well. Hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Be well, stay safe. May all of your travels be on the sunny side of the road. That's right. Oh my God. Joe DeCeppo. Hey, Marilyn. Long time no see. How are things? Good. Good. So good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for popping in. Yeah, text me a line. I want to see what's new. And if any of you don't know Joe DeCeppo, I believe her channel is at Joe DeCeppo, and she's an amazing musician. She makes these what do they call lutes? Like they're stringed instruments. They're absolutely gorgeous. You gotta check out her channel. Oh, Yadira, she's as cute as you. Aw, thank you. She is so excited. She just got a new car. It's a Honda Pilot. Unfortunately, she was in an accident and totaled her car a few weeks ago, trying to avoid someone who was on the wrong side of the road. And yeah, so she drove into someone's yard to avoid them and ended up her car was just bent and totaled. So she had a Jeep, not like the ones with the soft top, but regular Jeep Cherokee or something. And she just got a Honda Pilot. It's a few years old, but it's like got all the bells and whistles. And we were just sitting in it with the heated massaging seats and the flip down TV and all that. So she's happy as a clam right now. Sophia, I actually tested it myself once with the green bell peppers for a mango or rhubarb ketchup, probably, and gave one. No, do you peel? Do you peel the green pepper? Rhubarb ketchup, probably, and gave one to hairstylists. People at the barbecue loved it. We always shared recipes. That sounds really good. I want to try that. Oh. Hey, Hockey Town John. Great to see you, friend. Glad you're here. Doug, Marilyn, for what you and your husband have gone through, your kids are so amazing. Just shows how you made sure that they didn't suffer from the call. Love prevails. Thank you. I really appreciate that. And Carter was talking about that the other night on a stream with me, and of course he made me cry. But he said that he was aware that we really did try to shield them from things. Like he was only 5, I think, when we left the call, but he said he remembers. But he also remembers like the look on my face and things would happen, and he said he always knew that like we he always felt loved and protected. So I'm glad for that. I'm very, very grateful for that. Yeah, you can email me, coffeecultsandcrafts@gmail.com. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate that. All right. I'm just scrolling back. James Still, the coin shortage in America is due to a lack of common sense. Yeah, yeah. And that kind of brings us around to what we started with, right? Some people, such as Chris Sheldon, just not using common sense and trying to pass off, their pseudo degree as some type of, helpful thing that's worth $100 an hour. Yeah. No thanks. No thanks. No, just cut them. Oh, the peppers and prep them like onions. Okay. So I wasn't sure on things like barbecues. I was like, you could just puree them, right? Old Fritz. Carter is so lovely. It's obvious, Marilyn, you have a very close, loving relationship with your babies. Thank you. Yeah, I was sending, they send me this silly stuff. We have this group, we call it Dysfunctional Family. We're just very cheeky like that. And they were just sending me the silliest stuff today. So I sent them, I also sent it to you mods. What was it that, with Jimmy Fallon and, oh, what's his name? About the jean shorts. Oh my God, it was so funny. Look up jorts. I was just laughing. I think I watched it 5 times. Yeah. That was a perfect segue. Yeah, speaking of common sense. Exactly. Oh, Blakey's back? Blakey. Love you, Blakey. Glad you're back. Yeah, the Jort song. Because Stace sent us something goofy, and I was like, "Oh yeah, well, I see you, I see that, and I'm gonna raise you a Jorts song." Yep. That was hilarious. Yes, love you, Blakey. You are a cutie pie. Glad it's the weekend. Yeah. So I'm not sure what I'm up to this weekend. Let me think. So my niece is in town, so I'll probably see her. And then Austin and Carter. Oh, I think their whole band has a gig tomorrow night. So yeah, I'll be up in Bennington for that. It's at a big like pizza joint, but they have like an outdoor thing every year that the boys play at. So I'm excited for that. Austin has a solo gig tonight, but it's kind of far away. And I don't know about all y'all, but I really can't be out 2 nights in a row. Maybe it's that whole spoons thing because maybe it's like, I don't have a huge amount of energy. And if I go to 2 gigs in a row, especially if they're really far away, because this one is in like Lebanon, New York, the Austin's playing at, it's pretty far. So I don't know if I can drive like 2 or 3 hours and then go to the whole hoopla tomorrow night. So I think I'll probably just hang out tonight. So, oh my God, Hef, you're awake, yay! Hef, great to see you, babe. So glad you're here. I don't want to cut the stream. Now, is everything okay with the screen sharing and all that? It didn't go down? Because the other day, I think 5 or 10 minutes into my stream, I was talking to y'all and it just got really choppy and really gross. So I had to be like, okay, I gotta come off and back on. Oh, all good. Hey, coffee first, please. Good to see ya. So in that case, maybe I will share a couple things that I'd wanted to share earlier. See if I can do that. Uh, one sec there. All right. I am so excited that Liz Gale is back. Sound was great all the way through. Okay, great to know. Okay. So for those who haven't seen it, I want to show y'all Liz Gale's community post from this morning. I think it's important to look out for this. Okay, there's her channel. It's at Liz Gale Gale. Oh, where did it go? Read more. Okay. It says, Liz Gale, 3 hours ago, I continue to see very inappropriate and disappointing comments from Chris Shelton, so-called cult expert, calling ex-Scientologists names, being very insulting and unprofessional. This kind of behavior is not acceptable in terms of mental health professionals, debatable if he is one, and it's inappropriate at least it's inappropriate at best for a self-titled cult expert. Absolutely. As part of my advice series, I will be making a video about this unfortunate situation because I don't want other struggling ex-Scientologists or cult members to engage with someone and pay them $100 or whatever, $100 an hour or whatever he charges, who is still clearly triggered and lashing out, especially those fresh out. Yeah. They need real help and not make believe. I will be doing a deep dive into the master's program that Chris Shelton attended, and I will attempt to find out why he was able to get a master's degree while having no undergraduate degree. I will be researching the rules about this as well as exposing my emails with Chris to show exactly why many of us second gens and ex-cult members do not claim him or want any association with him professionally. Please feel free to send me any info you have about this or screenshots where Chris is name calling or shaming other cult survivors. You know I love a good slideshow. Yep, she loves a good slideshow. rusticandresourceful@gmail.com. So that's her email, rusticandresourceful@gmail.com, if you want to send her anything. So yeah, so I think that's important, to expose that because it's not right, especially for people coming out, newly coming out. Oh, sorry about the blurriness. There we go. Caroline in Canada. Hey there. Great to see you. So glad you're here. Oh, Stace has her eye on you, Blake. You guys are so funny. Oh, there she is. She's back. She's back. Yes, they're all excited. We all want all your advice. Yes, very well said. Absolutely. Constance June, the amount of times Chris has called people stupid should. Oh my God. Yeah, exactly. That's not okay. I honestly haven't seen that. I I don't like I'm not on Twitter and all the other things that he tends to be more prolific on. I did see quite a few of his Facebook posts until he blocked me for no reason. He blocked me the day that because we were like friends on Facebook, just peripheral, whatever, friends. But the first time that I ever streamed with Aaron, and we weren't talking about anything spicy. Well, we're just talking about my story. That's it. He decided to block me for no reason, just because I talked to Aaron. Just insane. Good. I'm so glad that the sound has been okay. I was so worried about that. He has done it on Reddit a lot. Wow. Chris's words. Yeah, that is so disturbing. Yeah. Mm. Well, I do feel bad for him, but still, it's not okay. And like Liz said, it's not appropriate for someone who claims to be a cult expert and a consultant and helping people that just got out of cults. I can't imagine just being newly out of a cult and having, number one, pay that much money to someone who's not certified. So the channel is well represented. Yeah. Have. I just read that. I love her. Yeah. Someone singing "Oh Canada." We just talk about all the things. I love it. I love it. Hockey Town John. I can't do Reddit or Discord anymore. Too triggering for me. Yeah, I hear you. And I stand corrected about I keep saying the Discord or Discord, and I should specify PTS Discord because there's other Discord communities that are fine, that are good. So I'll try to remember to say PTS Discord. So, oh wow, we're over an hour. All right, this has been great. Okay, everybody. I'll probably be on at some point this weekend, but I just wanted to check in and say hi to y'all and see what's on your mind. So, yeah, thank you for being here. And anyone needs to reach me, my email is coffeecultsandcrafts@gmail.com. If you wouldn't mind hitting the like button on your way out, subscribing if you're not subscribed, that would be awesome. And I'll see you all later. Bye. Zenu, Marlene, everybody partake. Cheers. This is good coffee. This is why, my hubby makes the coffee.